Hello there and welcome back to my videos about TypeScript. In this video I will show how you can create your very first class and how it's working. So that's it here. You need to create your app JS file, and then we can start to create the class. We can call it car. It's very nice to do that. And then we have a brand, and then we have a model. When you have it, when you type this brand and a model, it's viable inside the class. So if you have a class here, you have a car, and then you have a brand. Let's say this. Then you have you can call it if you have a new class called. So that's what we setting the types on both variables inside the class. And then we need a private one, because if you don't have a public, private, protected inside here, it's as default, meaning you have a public variable, so you can change your variable outside the class. And if you have it a private, it's meaning you can't change it, only from the class itself. And if you have it protected, it's meaning you need to extend the car class to another class. We will speak about that later. But that's the only way you can change the data. So we can call it the engine, we can call it a boolean. I really don't know why I have in my information here it's called a boolean. It doesn't make sense. It makes sense. We can call it engine on. It's meaning it's the engine in the car starting or not. So I will say engine on. And then we will use a getter and setters. It's in some language like Java. You have getters and setters. Normally I'm working in Python and we don't have it getters and setters, but TypeScript is coming from Microsoft, so my guess is getters and setters exist in C# and something like that. I've not coding so much C# to remember that, so that's my guess. So we have a get here, and we call it engine, engine on, and we return a boolean, and we return this engine on. That's meaning when you're going outside, like the brand and the model, and you call engine on, you will return the private class here to return it in a getter. And then we need a set, because we probably want to set the variable outside. So engine on, we need the new engine, new engine on, and it's a boolean. I don't like this in my editor in this case. As you see, if I remove this, it's already know that it should be a boolean, but I like when you can see it in code and you just can read it here. And you don't need the editor to tell you what type it is. I really love that. And then we can say this engine on is equal to, I copied this and move it down, and that's how it's working. That's a little bit how we can create the getters and setters in TypeScript. And then we need to work a little bit more with our class. When we continue in the class, I will just remember you, if you only need a read-only property from the private variable, you can just remove the set. It's not requirement to use this. So if you only need to get about the engine status based on what you put inside, you can just remove it. So let's creating our fuel level function. The fuel level, it's how much gas it's on the fuel on the car. So we can say fuel level, and we will return object and do this. And then I need a private up here because we need the fuel, and it should be a number, and default it's 0. That's fine here. One more line down here, and then we want to say return liter is this fuel, and kilometer is this fuel multiplied 20. It's just a guess. What I mean here, it's how many liters we have back in the car and how many kilometers we have back if we driving X amount of kilometers per hour. And that's it for now. And what we can do now is we can say let car is equal to car. It's a new car. And when we have this, we are ready to do the next step. It's the car. The brand should be Opel. It's my car. And then we have a model is Insignia. I think the spelling that's way, but not sure. And then we will turn the car on. Engine on is equal to true. Want to drive a little trip, and then we can say car fuel level here. So if we run this in the browser, I'll not do this way, you can see everything we have done. So that's how you can create your very first class here, and it's saying you don't unused properties. I don't know why it's saying that, but yeah, it's working, and that's very nice. So, oh, of course not. We can just say car engine console log here, because we don't use it. Now you can see it's using. Let's see here, and that's fine. And thank you so much for watching this video. Really hope you enjoy, and I hope you want to watch the next videos about the TypeScript or what I figure out to upload here on my YouTube channel. I really love to teach out, so give me a subscription so I can teach you even more about the technologies I know. And if you have questions, please make the comments below, and you can download this code on my GitHub profile, where you can follow me if you want. The code is completely free, and I hope you want to add this video to your playlist and give it a like and share it with your friends, and of course subscribe my channel. Thank you so much, and see you next time.